What's going on, guys? Hector here, and this is kind of odd. We are actually doing a Finance Freddy's Sunrise overview. I highlighted some pages in here that I thought were interesting, and I want to talk about. I have the book open right now. I have the pictures up on the screen. I'm thinking we should talk about this. It's kind of odd to talk about, but we'll just do it. So. Okay, we're on the beginning of Finance Freddy's. I highlighted this. We're on chapter 6 right now. It says, "We're sorry," Lamar said quickly. We'll go. We don't have any drugs." Ha! Drugs! Yeah, it's quite convincing. Says who? Says you, the guard wore an odd expression, and his words were harsh and fast. He seemed not to be responding the way he was saying. He looked angry. But I think the guy is just like a normal average Joe who was kind of creepy, But we'll keep on going to the next salad page. But still, she could not really fear his inequality shown like kind of negative charisma. He was always to be shoved to the back of a crowd, always shouted down in argument, always picked last, forgotten, and ignored in favor of those who were simply more vital, more vigorous, attached to life. Charlie frowned at herself in an unusual train thought of her. Now, I didn't highlight this, but I remember it. They were looking at Dave. That's his name, by the way, the night guard. Dave had, like, things in his neck. Like, they're all in his neck. And you know what? I already know who he is. He's the purple guy. Dave, the purple guy. And yeah, Dave's not like the average Joe that would be like, "Oh, how you doing?" He's like, "How you doing?" He's not like that. He's more of a person. His name's Dave, he said. That's what I just said. Dave hung back politely, letting them go first. He motioned to Charlie to go ahead. "I don't want you behind me," Charlie thought. She looked Jessica. "Yeah, please go ahead. I don't want him behind me either. I can tell you that. That's the one thing you don't want from him." But other than that, he was playing the controls. He was like bump, bump, bump. He's making them dance. He's obviously done that before because he worked there. And if you fast forward, this is gonna be a short video, by the way. If you fast forward, when they get into action, Carlton was stuck in the bear suit. I don't know I think it was Golden Freddy. I'm not sure, but it probably was. No, it was like a regular bear. He was stuck in there, and it was just creepy. He was in there. Dave told him, "If you move, the spring locks will snap you in half." That's why he had him in his neck, because he was Bonnie before. Golden Bonnie, which is Springtrap. And in the book, he says, "Do you think it's him?" And he's like, "Who?" And he mentions his friend. I don't remember the name. I gotta look that in. And he mentions him. I think it's like Sammy or something. I'm not for sure. And he's like, "What do you mean in the suit?" He said he's put the bodies in there before. So Carlton's mentioning that they were in there. He's probably in there, which is the kids in Golden Freddy suit. Other than that, the one thing I have to say about this is it's gonna be like 5 minutes, but the one person that I noticed in here was what's his face, Bonnie. He when he jump scared, it sounded exactly like the eyes were rolling back. He's like, "Ah!" He's just screaming, and you know what I mean. So I assume it's him, but yeah. And I also want to say one more thing. It's like a little Easter egg thing. In Watch Dogs, there was a little Slenderman picture. I'm gonna pop up right now, and I hope you enjoyed this video that I uploaded, and it's pretty good, so watch it now, please.